I've been living in Morocco for about 2 years now, and while I am by no means a language expert, there's 5 words that I think everyone should learn before they go to Morocco. These 5 words I use almost every single day here. In fact, one of them is so versatile, I kind of call it the key to Morocco. If you use this in your day-to-day conversation, you will open up so many doors here. This word is so versatile, it alone can be used to hold an entire conversation like a local. And stick around for the end too. I've got 2 bonus words that are just kind of fun to say here, and 1 exciting piece of news to share with all of you at the end of the video. We're at genuinely one of my favorite places in Morocco today, which is the Chella in Rabat. Now, the Chella in Rabat, much like Morocco itself, is a combination of historical and cultural influences. You've got the mosque and the ramparts, which were built by the Marinid, a Berber Muslim group, but then you've also got Roman forums and Roman funerary stelae that kind of build this rich tapestry of Morocco's history, just in one spot. Oh, and of course you've got a modern French cafe, just to get some hint of new Morocco as well. The first word I recommend you learning before you visit Morocco is Salam Alaikum, or just Salam for short. It means peace be upon you, but is used as a form of greeting here. So practice along with me. Salam. One of the great things about Chella is it actually has a really nice cafe here, and that's going to be a great opportunity to practice not just salam, but also words 2 and 3, which are afek, I want, and shukran, thank you. Salam, لاباس؟
لاباس.
afek pour واحد؟ واحد؟
واخا مزيان ديال العربية.
شكرا بزاف.
مرحبا. طابي هذيك.
ماشي مشكل.
مزيانة.
مزيان.
سلام.
عفاك واحد قهوة؟
قهوة اوكي. صافي؟
صافي.
مرحبا.
شكرا. My favorite thing about the cafe here in Chella is, depending on the time of year, the view of the nesting storks. Afek and shukran are fantastic words to know for when you want something. But what about those times where you don't want something? I'm specifically thinking of those times at Marrakesh, Medina, where you've got a particularly persistent salesman. That's when you want to know the word le. Le means no, and naturally it can be combined with shukran to become le shukran, or no thank you. Now, it's not lost on me that in a video of 5 essential words that you need to know before visiting a country, I've got the word no, but not yes. Now, there's a reason for that. The word yes in Arabic or Darija is but I mainly just say oui, which is French, oui oui. That's probably gonna not make the edit. That sounds offensive. Let's recap before we dive into word number 5, our final word. Word number 1 was salam, or salam alaikum. That means, literally speaking, peace be upon you, but it's used interchangeably for hello here, so salam. Word number 2 was afek, which is I want, as in afek wahad kawa, I want 1 coffee. For all the Moroccans commenting, I apologize if I've butchered the pronunciation there. Word number 3 was shukran, which means thank you. Really important word to know if you want to be polite. Word number 4 was le. Le means no. And then you've got your optional words of or oui for yes in either Darija or French respectively. And then word number 5 is my favorite word to know in Arabic in Morocco. And that's the word labes. So labes is the word that I consider the key to Morocco because it really does open up a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities for you to connect with locals here. Labes means it's okay, but how you use the word can completely change how you're using it's okay. You can say labes with a question mark, it's okay, and that's a really informal way of saying how are you. But here's the key. You can respond with lebes as a sentence, as it's okay. So it's kind of like going, it's okay? It's okay. So what that looks like is lebes, it's okay. Lebes, it's okay. Lebes, it's okay. Lebes, it's okay. Ultimately though, as someone who barely speaks English well, my advice to you for learning a new language is confidence and practice. 95 of my interactions with people here are just me confidently walking up to someone and going, Salam lebes? And pretty much no matter what they say, because of the context of our conversation, I know that they're probably going to ask, how are you afterwards? So I just respond with lebes with a smile. And then both of us smile and we say Alhamdulillah together, and we've had a really nice interaction. Salam. Lebes? Alhamdulillah. And that just leaves us with I'm actually in the remains of a mosque right now. So that's cool. That just leaves us with our 2 bonus words, technically 3 bonus words. They are fiye sad, which means I feel hot. Ideal for days like today, for example. Oh, fiye sad. Not all that useful, but just kind of fun. But my all-time favorite word to learn in Darija or Moroccan Arabic is brt, which means cold. For example, fiye brt. And I love this because when I'm cold, I naturally want to go brr. So fiye brt just kind of feels natural. So Cella is a relatively newly finished renovation. This is genuinely my first time visiting the insides, despite living here for 2 years. Right now we are in the Roman Forum at the minute. You can tell because we've got Roman statues and a Roman funerary stela. Despite that, behind me, let me angle this right, behind me is a mosque, which I think is really cool. It's so rare that you get to see the combination of Arabic and kind of Western cultures combined so fluently in one location. So yeah, I highly recommend you visit this place. Rabat, the city as well, is the capital of Morocco. Well worth a visit too. When you visit Cella, I recommend that you take the path round the outside of the building so that you can get in behind for a wonderful picnic spot. This picnic spot gloats a glorious view of this rather phallic-looking building, but it also gloats a rather beautiful botanical garden. And here is my favorite spot in the entirety of Morocco. In my 2 years living here, I've never found anywhere that's quite reached me as well as this place has. At the base of the Cella Botanical Garden, on some dirt road, sits a bush that gives you a wonderful view of all the cattle egret and storks. I've been coming here for 2 years just to sit and watch the birds. This is genuinely my happy place, which makes it the perfect location to announce that this is my last week living in this wonderful country. And from then on, I'm set on some new adventure, and stay tuned for that adventure because it is supposed to be my dumbest travel yet. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna sit and watch the birds.